హాయ్ గైస్, వెల్కమ్ బ్యాక్ టు అవర్ షో. సో సక్సెస్ఫుల్ గా వీకెండ్ కొంచెం ఖరాబ్ అయిందని చెప్పుకోవాలి. అన్ఫార్చునేట్లీ ఇంకొక ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ గేమ్ మళ్ళీ ఓడిపోయాం. సో ఐ థింక్ ఇట్ ఈస్ వరుసగా నాలుగో ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ గేమ్ మనం ఓడిపోవటం. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ బికమింగ్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ వరీ ఫర్ అస్. సో అండ్ ప్యాటర్న్ కూడా రిపీట్ అవుతా ఉంది అన్ని ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ గేమ్స్ లో. సో ఇట్ ఇస్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ దట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు క్రబ్ దిస్ వెరీ ఫాస్ట్ బికాస్ అదర్వైజ్ నో దిస్ యాక్చువల్లీ ఇట్ యూస్ టు బి వన్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ స్ట్రెంగ్స్ బిఫోర్, బట్ స్లోగా ఇది కొంచెం ఇబ్బందిగా తయారవుతుంది. సో దీని గురించి మాట్లాడటానికి బేసిక్ గా నేను వెంకిభయ్య మూడు మూడు కారణాలు అనుకున్నాం, చెరొక మూడు కారణాలు. సో వెంకిభయ్య, ఆ, మీరు మీ 3 రీజన్స్ చెప్తే నేను నా 3 రీజన్స్ చెప్తాను. సో ఫస్ట్ రీజన్ మన
Hmm.
ఇద్దరం కూడా అగ్రీ చేసేది బ్యాటింగ్ అప్రోచ్. లైక్ ఎస్పెషలీ ఆఫ్టర్
Hmm.
క్లాసన్స్ డిస్మిసల్ వి నో వికెట్ కొంచెం మారుతుంది, స్లో అవుతుందని. అండ్ దెన్ బట్ స్టిల్ సమ్ షాట్స్ విచ్ ఆర్ బ్యాటర్స్ ప్లేడ్ కుడ్ హ్యావ్ బీన్ అవాయిడెడ్ అండ్ వి
Hmm.
వుడ్ హ్యావ్ ప్రాబ్లీ పేసర్స్ ని కొట్టి ఇంకొంచెం ఎక్కువ స్కోర్ వచ్చేదని మన ఇద్దరం అగ్రీ అవుతున్నాం. సో కెన్ యూ
Hmm.
ఎలాబరేట్ మోర్ ఆన్ దట్?
So basically, first starting of the game, Nitish Reddy was ruled out due to fever. So we were actually short of one quality batter who can actually handle two bowling types. ఒకటేమో wrist spin, ఒకటేమో ఇంకొక bowling type ఏమో raw pace 140 plus. సో అట్లాంటి సిచ్యువేషన్స్ లో వచ్చేటప్పుడు you just have to bat a bit more smarter. Like only we are highly dependent on Abhishek Sharma and Klassen to navigate us. Even Ishan Kishan, once he gets, Ishan Kishan Gura, once he plays a bit more deeper role, then yeah, we could have navigated to a better total. Inka Nitish down the order, that has been missing. So we didn't, we just, Klassen, he just went aggressive at that option. So Adi, that's the first main thing. But again, we again got lucky with the Travis Head thing. KKR bowlers, they didn't get those plans right to Travis Head, I felt. So Travis Head, once you bowl bad to him, he'll cash on. And yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, and second reason, playing 11, playing 12, I think we kind of got it wrong in నా అభిప్రాయం. You also kind of agree and
Mm,
disagree అన్నట్టున్నారు మీరు కూడా. బట్ నా ఒపీనియన్ ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే సింపుల్
mm,
చేంజెస్. నితీష్ లేనప్పుడు ఎస్ వీఆర్ లూజింగ్ ఆన్ బ్యాటింగ్ ఆప్షన్, లూజింగ్ ఆన్ బౌలింగ్ ఆప్షన్. సో దానికి సింపుల్ గా మన వాళ్ళు ఏం
mm,
చేశారంటే హర్షల్ పటేల్ తెచ్చారు. నెక్స్ట్ మన వాళ్ళు తిరన్ కూడా తెచ్చారు, స్మరణ్ ని. ఓకే, బట్ నా
mm,
ఒపీనియన్ లో అదే ప్లేస్ లో వీ కూడా గాట్ ఇన్ స్మరణ్, which is no brainer. And also we could have gotten Harsh Dubey for
mm,
Prabhulinge. It could have been a more better option.
mm,
Or మనం ప్రివ్యూలో కూడా మాట్లాడుకున్నట్టు కేకేఆర్ స్ట్రగల్స్ అగైన్స్ లెగ్ స్పిన్. కుడ్ హావ్ గాట్ జీషాన్ అన్సారీ
mm,
మేబీ యాజ్ అన్ ఇంపాక్ట్ సబ్ లిస్ట్ లో ఉన్నాడు.
mm,
కుడ్ హావ్ గాట్ ఇన్ ఫర్ ప్రఫుల్ కింగే. సో ఇలా చేస్తుంటే
mm,
బెటర్ గా ఉండేది. అండ్ శివాంగన్ కూడా తీసుకొస్తే సరిపోయేది. బట్ వి కైండ్ ఆఫ్ మేడ్ టూ మెనీ చేంజెస్. లైక్ షాకిబ్ కూడా మనం తెచ్చాం కానీ వి డి నాట్ యూస్ హిమ్ అట్ ఆల్.
mm,
సో యా,
mm.
సెకండ్ రీజన్ రాంగ్ సెలెక్షన్ అని క్వశ్చన్ ఇస్తున్నాను. మీరు అగ్రీ చేస్తారా దీనికి?
Actually, I don't agree because Nitish Reddy, first manam age చూస్తే he's only 22 years. So like him missing out games, it's very often due to injury, but this time he missed out due to fever. So it's always good to have a like for like backup. Atlantic situations low. And our like for like backup, we didn't have anyone in our squad. So that's why you keep making lots of changes. Here they bought in Harshal Patel due to one reason, which I feel, even in the starting of the videos also, you see that Harshal Patel's record in this Hyderabad wicket has been terrific, especially in the second half of the tournament. Harshal Patel and Jaydev Unadkut. So that's how they went in. Yeah. And then as a batter, they went in Smaran. But Smaran, he's someone who bats only at top order, uh, like top four positions. Only if he lose early wickets, then after that, when he enters at seventh or eighth over, he can take his time, build pace his innings, and then go afterward. But still, change of pace can easily get him. Even in the practice games, also it's very evident. Yeah, KKR, they just came up and then came up with a brilliant plan. But again, Smaran is a very good batter. So I don't think that impact of playing level would have much mattered, but they were just trying the right. Only thing, they were just getting carried away with this home record of with the stats, like even in the Punjab game also, if I remember, Ishan Kishan bought in Harshal Patel just because of the home track. I remember there was one game he actually bought in Harshal Patel in the 11. Like we won the game, but again, out of nowhere, the combination was changed. So this thing, it's a repeated mistake. We should try to avoid it. And now this time we have Ambrish also. He, as I told you in the last video also, he's someone like for like to Nitish Reddy. Example, he's not. Yeah, I mean, from my sources, from what I've read, is Ambrish is currently playing Chennai First Division leagues. So he's not available for today's game. That's why, right after that game, he'll be joining us in the next game. So, I mean, this is always there. Even for Pat Cummins also, a like for like batter and like for like bowler should be there in the 11, like Bryden Cars. So for Pat Cummins, we had Bryden Cars, but for Nitish Reddy, we didn't have someone like I told in preview also that there's one guy called Sumit Kumar from Delhi. His age is like 27. He can move the ball both the ways, and he can play spin very well. He's got decent game versus pace. He could have been a like for like. Yeah.
అండ్ థర్డ్ రీజన్ మనందరం అగ్రీ చేసేది కొంతవరకు ఆ టాక్టిక్స్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ బౌలింగ్ అండ్
Hmm.
ఆల్సో ప్యాట్ కమిన్స్ హస్ బీన్
Hmm.
ఆనెస్ట్ లైక్ ఫస్ట్ టైం కాదు చాలా సార్లు చెప్పాడు దట్ ఐఎమ్ నాట్ అ గుడ్ రీడర్ ఆఫ్ ద పిచ్చెస్ అని హీస్ బీన్
Hmm.
వోకల్ అబౌట్ ఇట్.
Hmm.
ఆస్ట్రేలియాకి ఆడుతున్నప్పుడు కూడా తను చెప్పేవాడు. సో
Yeah,
ఇలాంటి
very honest.
డూ యూ థింక్ టీమ్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ షుడ్ ప్రాబబ్లీ గివ్ హిమ్ మోర్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్పుట్స్, in terms of understanding? So how do you look at this thing? Like there's been thing going on for a long time. దీన్ని ఎలా చూస్తారు?
This thing we already had a solution. I don't want to bring the past again. Thing is like, so with this thing basically we had a solution in Bhuvneshwar Kumar. He was actually leading our bowling attack back in 20, 2023. I mean, all those seasons when Cummins came in, he was the one who was actually giving those inputs. If I remember, there's one tweet also which I tweeted that in the Delhi game, when ball was moving at the back of length, he was the first person to actually get that length right. This back of length, there'll be more moment, and then that's why he passed that message to the bowlers. So for that, you need your player to have more experience and playing in India to know and to play even overseas conditions, to play more red ball cricket, and then to understand the ball swinging nation. You just can't trust one analyst also. Even if you ask me also, even I would have got wrong. I mean, even a top class management, like who are the players are there also, sometimes you just cannot trust data every time, even for pitch reading. And even Cummins also is very honest about it. So he was honest about it and he admitted it, so there was nothing wrong. But again, this is something. Our potential option was like Jaydev Unadkat. Like even viewers also asked me like why you're actually backing Unadkat, by backing Unadkat. We have to move on. Inexperience, the attack has been winning. It has been one successful formula. But this is something, which even Cummins also was experienced. Like I've seen some people told me like Cummins has got like 500 test wickets. I mean, why he can't read the pitch? It's not a. But Cummins, he can set up a batter. Moreover, he's master in setting up a batter than reading a pitch. So that's the main thing which has been there. So I mean, like Bhuvaneshwar Kumar was like, for me honestly, like eyes closed, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar should have been like retained, because it's very difficult to find someone like him and to build your squad around him, even in the mega auction. So that's one thing which I've told in the past also. Yeah, that's one reason. And apart
Yeah,
from
but I
that,
think
you
అక్కడ
can
మనం
just
ఆ
fix.
పాయింట్ లో టు ఇంటరప్ట్ యూ, లైక్ ఆల్ ఆర్ ఫైవ్ రిటెన్షన్స్ మేక్ సెన్స్. సో అండ్ భూవి ఆ టైంలో హీ వాస్ నాట్ ఇన్ దట్ గ్రేట్ ఫార్మ్. సో ఇట్ వాస్ ఆల్ వే
Hmm,
జస్ట్ లైక్ ఇట్స్ ఫైన్. వి
skill
గాట్
set.
yeah, we got in Shami as an
Hmm,
experienced player, so it didn't work out. So I don't entirely go
then
there.
yeah.
So
Hmm,
let's not go there. But ఇంకొకటి,
hmm,
yeah,
exactly. That's
yeah,
what I
ఇంకోటి
told. Hmm,
ఏంటంటే ఈ మ్యాచ్ లో ఎస్పెషల్లీ టాక్టిక్స్ చూసుకుంటే షాకిబ్ ని చాలా సేపు ఇంపాక్ట్స్ అప్ చేయలేదు. దే గాట్ హిమ్ ఇన్ అట్ వెరీ లాస్ట్.
hmm,
సేమ్ కేకేఆర్ మ్యాచ్
hmm,
లాస్ట్ టైం మనం ప్యాట్ కమిన్స్ కెప్టెన్సీలోనే వెన్ వీ ప్లేడ్ ఎట్ లక్నో, హర్ష్ దుబే కేమ్ ఇన్ అండ్
hmm,
జస్ట్ మేడ్ అన్ ఇంపాక్ట్ విత్ లెఫ్ట్ ఆర్మ్ స్పిన్. So I don't know why they did not trust
Hmm.
him, but instead trusted a kind of part-time option in Abhishek. When you wanted to attack with left arm spin, you could have chosen a better option with Dubey కదా
Hmm.
నువ్వు సాకిబ్ని కూడా అంత బాగా వాడలేదు బికాస్ యూ ఫీల్ హర్షల్ ఇస్ బెటర్ ఆప్షన్. సో ప్రాబబ్లీ ఇంకా
Hmm.
శివాంగ్ కూడా ఇంకా వికెట్స్ ఎక్కువ చేసేవాడు లేకపోతే డిఫెన్స్ వేసేవాడు ఇఫ్ దుబేతో ట్యాండమ్ లో
Hmm.
బౌలింగ్ వేసేదని నా అభిప్రాయం. సో మీరు ఎలా చూస్తారు?
I think what I would go with this, like, we starting of the game, when I saw the 11, I'm seeing so many middle over spaces. Pat Cummins likes middle overs, Ishan Malinga likes middle overs, Harshal Patel likes middle overs. Even in the previous games also, it was like only Nitish Reddy was like only one new ball bowler. He's still inexperienced. That is one more point we need to keep in mind. And even Ambrish also inexperienced, but we could have actually played him in the 11. So I mean, like, this was the main thing which was always there since the game one. Ideally, if we wanted to really get one right, experienced option was Unatkat, and then even use Cummins up the new ball also, because both can complement, because he can hit the hard lens and then move around. And one more thing, here, spin, you're saying, right? The point regarding Abhishek Sharma part-time spin. I think, he bowled very well. He hit those lengths very well. Like, often, when he performs very well, uh, people actually don't credit his bowling. Once he goes for runs, then they actually question. Similarly, last year also versus LSG, he bowled very well to Markram and Marsh, extremely very well. So same, I mean, today's game also it was very economical. I don't think it was like the spin actually played much role. It's like the bowlers quality, like Narayan and Varun Chakravarti. They were two proper mystery spinners. So once you have them in the 11, uh, so you tend to actually get even like Zeeshan Ansari as impact in this game. Like Varun Chakravarti created that much impact. You could have actually bought him one more wrist spinner over here, and then choke the opposition in the middle overs, because KKR entire order struggles even in the next four fixtures. Apart from CSK game, all the opposition have this wrist spin issues. So that is one more thing. Yeah, you could that delaying Sakib's impact entry was actually good option. I mean, like, you wait. We'll see. Like, after 6 overs, because you already there's so much of middle overs, you can actually surprise the opposition with Zeeshan and Ansari. I expected, but they went with Sakib. Again, he bowled very well on him. But thing is, the impact was moreover in the power play. Like, you'll have to get those lens right or plans right.
Yeah, and unfortunately, ఇక్కడ luck కూడా కొంచెం మనకు కలిసి రాలేదు. Pat Cummins bowled his
Mm,
most expensive over in a T20 game today. So it is one of those off days, and
mm,
Ishan Malinga కూడా was a little bit under pressure,
mm,
and he was also not able to be up to the mark. And KKR actually played smart, cool గా ఆడుకున్నారు, and credit to them.
mm,
And they also got their matchups. I don't know, but they got lucky with some brilliant catching. Also helped them. Avoided Klassen versus Narayan for
mm,
most of time. Avoided Abhishek versus Narayan and Varun. No, generally these two are the main
mm,
enforcers of మనం ఎప్పుడైతే కేకేఆర్ మీద
mm,
ఆడామో దీస్ టూ పీపుల్ యూస్ టు టేక్ డౌన్ డెడ్ స్పిన్నర్. సో ఆ మ్యాచ్అప్ కూడా మనం మిస్ చేసుకున్నాం. బట్ ఇట్స్ ఫైన్. ఐ థింక్ దీస్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ గేమ్స్ ఆర్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ టు టైటన్ ఆర్ లూజ్ ఎండ్స్. అది ఆ విధంగా నేను చూస్తాను.
mm,
లాస్ట్ టైం ఇలాంటి గేమ్ ఒకటి వచ్చినప్పుడు వి మేడ్ సమ్ కాల్ అండ్ ఇట్ వర్క్ దస్ అండ్ వి వాంట్ 5 in a row. సో వి అగైన్
mm,
గాట్ దిస్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ గేమ్ కాబట్టి లెట్స్ నాట్ మేక్
mm,
అండ్ జంప్ ఇన్ టు కంక్లూజన్స్ వెరీ క్విక్లీ అని నా అభిప్రాయం. బికాస్ నువ్వు ఒక కెప్టెన్ ని ఇంకో
mm,
కెప్టెన్ తో కంపేర్ చేసినప్పుడు ఒకటి దగ్గర నీకు పాజిటివ్స్ ఉంటాయి,
mm,
నెగిటివ్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఇంకొకటి దగ్గర పాజిటివ్స్ ఉంటాయి, నెగిటివ్స్ ఉంటాయి. అండ్ ఒక కెప్టెన్సీలో పాజిటివ్స్ నీకు బ్రిలియంట్ రిజల్ట్స్ ఇస్తాయి, కొన్నిసార్లు సరిగ్గా రిజల్ట్స్ ఇవ్వు. సో నా హోల్ పాయింట్ ఏంటంటే
mm,
బోత్ స్టైల్స్ ఆఫ్ కెప్టెన్సీలో కూడా దేర్ ఆర్ షార్ట్ కమింగ్స్. ఇట్స్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ హౌ వి లెర్న్ ఫ్రమ్ దెమ్ అనేది నా అభిప్రాయం. సో మీరేం చూస్తారు?
mm.
జనరలీ దేర్ దిస్ థింగ్ లైక్ ఐ థింక్ యూ కెన్ అండర్స్టాండ్ వాట్ ఐఎమ్ రిఫరింగ్ టు. సో వాట్ ఈస్ యువర్ టేక్ ఆన్ దిస్ థింగ్?
I think I have been very open with it. SRH captaincy, it doesn't. actually matter much, because the calls are coming from the management rather than captain making own decisions. Like, only sometimes the pitch control, that's where Cummins is taking that control. That's the only thing I feel. Apart from that, it's from Varun Aaron, the analyst, Vettori, man management, all the basic things, whatever we spoke. And you're right about it. And regarding Cummins bowling today, it was the most expensive over, right? What I observed was he actually hit a right plan to Finalen. He went short, fourth stump line. That was the right plan. Once you actually hit that plan over the wicket, he was actually operating it. And he gets into a very slogging position and, yeah, caught out. But what he did was, like, Finn Allen, after like 3-4 games gap, he actually worked on it. He added a back foot punch. He encountered Cummins over there. There was one very good inside edge also was generated. So he got unlucky over there. Again, as I told you, with Cummins bowling and captaincy, like, he'll just keep giving attacking, and then his plan B will come like in the second over. After first over, once he makes so many mistakes, right? In the second over, you'll see him that okay, fine, I'll have to get him a bit more fuller. And that was my exact plan B, like, to finale. So I mean, like, then force him to flick, and then, yeah, he got caught out with a flick shot. So I mean, like, Cummins, I mean, like, that's the main thing. That's the main drawback with Cummins. I mean, like, with the new ball, you just can't afford to keep giving so many runs. Here, Jaydev Unadkat was like, he's someone like, he watches the batter feet, understands the batter's mindset, and then you actually, similarly like Bhuvneshwar Kumar, like how he actually sets up Bumrah. So this is one thing. And one more bad thing, what I felt about Cummins was, like, this is one game where he could have potentially, just gone with pace off
Yeah.
at the end, because the game was going so deep. You have four games and your potential qualifiers. You'll have to find one game where you can actually take pace off, like, sneak in your slow balls or rest yourself. And being the captain of the team, yeah, this is something, he failed over there. That's one critic which I have with Cummins thing, like, regarding today's game. Your next possible chance is only versus Gujarat's top order. If the top three is dismissed, then again pace on tactic, again hard lens, pace on, that is again, it's gonna come to apply later. I mean, yeah, that's one thing we missed out over there.
So yes, Adi guys, my review. So I think it's okay. 6-4. We are still in a very comfortable position. Third position on now. So hopefully, we just need to win 2 more games for qualify and 3 more games to go all the way. We are still playing 2 at home, 2 కూడా night games, afternoon games లేవు. So we can be happy we are playing one against Chennai and one against Gujarat. Okay, నేను ముందు గేమ్ కూడా చెప్పాను that we should not take KKR lightly అని. Same, there's no way we are going to take any team lightly. It's just that sometimes work అవ్వదు. IPL is that type of tournament where any team can beat any team on a given day. కాబట్టి ఎక్కువగా మనం పొరపాటు చేసుకొని ఈడు వాళ్ళు ఓడిపోయాం ఆడు వాళ్ళు ఓడిపోయాం అనేది ఇట్స్ no point. It's just that how we learn అనేది important, because last time మనం పంజాబ్ గేమ్ ఓడిపోయిన తర్వాత how did we learn and came back and won 5 in a row. So you can expect similar thing now. I have full confidence on our analyst, coaches, captain and the team that they will come back strong. So yeah, that is my final message. That is our final message from both of us. Adi, episode 3 will be back with preview of Punjab game very soon. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.